Are we live? I hope my microphone is working. Can you guys let me know if the microphone sounds good? Because I think last time I did it off of my computer, and you would be able to notice. I think if it's off my computer, it's very echoey. Whereas if I'm doing it off my microphone, it should be like very clear and crisp, and you can't like hear me typing in the background. Hello, Koenig. Hello, Ryan S. Hello, Ball is Life. Forwards and backwards. Ball's Life, you've been in Florida recording like Frigga and those guys. Goated. Hello, Nick. How are you? You're goated. Appreciate you joining the stream. How we doing today? What's today? Wednesday? Oh yeah, I put up a blind resume today. So it is Wednesday. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Try to do more of those, the teammate type of shit. Sup, cow. Mark. You come in here, you better come in here with fucking respect, all right? If you want, listen, I'm gonna air you out. I just traded Chase Edmonds, Derek Carr, who was Gerald Everett, and Robert Woods for like your entire life savings. It's all right. It's all right. You can keep those guys. I won't ask for those guys back, but I appreciate the charity you gave me. I really needed that help in that league, and the 104, the 202, and 3/3 or something. Yeah, I'll take that. Ryan, I'll answer your question with one contingent of this. Is my microphone good? I don't know if it's picking up through my microphone or my computer, but once you answer that, I'll answer your question. It's a little trade-off. Mark, good thing I don't own much. That's true. It's all right though. We'll get this bread together. All right, it sounds good. Dynasty, Smith and Chase or Harris and ETN? You're wrong for that. I would go Harris and ETN, but I'd probably go Harris and Chase or ETN and Chase. But if it had to be, I would choose the running backs. Probably flip them to somebody that needs a running back. Mike is good on YouTube. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't work last time. I thought I set it up the same exact way. But we'll see. Oh, it's so nice out today. I can't wait. I cannot wait until I don't want to say tell them off this, but I'll do some ignorant things later. Mark, send me a trade. I need to Sun's up, thumbs up. Hello, Tony. How's your wife doing? Or your ex-wife? I know she's doing great. I talked to her earlier. I'm in need of a quarterback in the Superflex. What kind of quarterback you look to get with McLaurin? Terry, as in Scary Terry? That's tough. Not a lot of people, although Terry McLaurin is probably better than like a lot of quarterbacks in your league. A lot of people would even be hesitant to give up like a Kirk Cousins for Terry McLaurin. So it's really hard to do like a 1-for-1 wide receiver for quarterback trade. I think a fair deal would be if you could get like a Tannehill back. But then again, I'm not sure that they would pull the trigger on that. And it really depends how your team is built. Like if you're legit win now and you want to contend this year, I don't think trading him for an Aaron Rodgers type is terrible. If you are rebuilding, maybe trying to get Jalen Hurts plus for him isn't a bad idea, but it really depends your situation and if somebody else in your league, like if you're trying to trade with somebody that has like 4 quarterbacks and like has no wide receivers, which probably isn't the case because that's really not the case in Dynasty. A lot of people would have more wide receivers than they have quarterbacks, but if somebody were in that position, then I would try to work out more of like a 2-for-1 deal than a 1-for-1. It would be too hard to do it. In my league, it's almost always quarterback for quarterback in a trade. Yeah, not many times can you do a trade unless there's a quarterback on both sides of the deal if you're trying to get a quarterback. Where would you slot Pitts if he was a wide receiver with other wide receivers? I would have him wide receiver 1. I would take him over every wide receiver in this draft as a tight end. So as a wide receiver, I would take him in the same spot. Traded Pittman, Debo 106 for CD contender. What do you think? I like that a lot. Sam D, as in Darnold? I don't know. I do not know. I'm a contender. My team's far better than every other team. I have Hawkinson and Kittle. Should I hold or try to move one? My league's overvaluing rookie picks, so that's not really an option. It depends. I feel like once you get to Hawkinson, that drop off from him to like the next tight end, maybe like Fant, and then afterwards, is so far. Like from him to Tanyan, it's a mixed bag. So if you can recoup like a good skill position player for a guy like Hawkinson to a team that has no tight ends, I'd go for it. But then again, it's very hard. Just like it's hard to trade for a quarterback, it's hard to trade for a tight end because people don't value them until it's like week 8. And they're like, oh, fuck, my tight end's doing jack shit. I need one. And by that point, you're probably trying to hold on and they're not giving you equivalent value for him. At 102, is it Jamar Chase or Etienne at one quarterback? It's Kyle Pitts, in fact. Oh, you need a running back, but Chase looking like a snack. Bars, I would trade back. Another rhyme to give you there. And I would get either Kyle Pitts or Etienne. If Mac Jones, don't leave me, baby. If Mac Jones actually does go ahead of Fields in the NFL draft, are you drafting him ahead of Fields too? Hell no. Mac Jones moves out of the pocket like a fucking slug with no kneecaps. So no, I would not. Best real-life running back, assuming fully healthy. Rookies or just overall? I think the best running back in the NFL fully healthy, Johnson. Rookie, Rondale Moore, Elijah Moore, or Marshall in Dynasty. I would rank them the way that you listed them, Rondale, Elijah, and Terrace Marshall. But I would say that Elijah Moore and Rondale Moore are very close. And I might move Elijah Moore ahead of Rondale Moore. I just feel like he's more, not versatile because people are going to yell at me for saying that, but I feel like he's a more refined receiver. That makes sense. Sent you a Cali dog trade. All right, live and direct. I'm doing a little trade review. Did somebody just... This lady emailed me asking what my post-college goals are, and she wrote High Pyres. She didn't even bother to write my first name. I'm not responding to that shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jimmy Garoppolo and Chase Edmonds for the 104. I can't do that. Lancer Wilson at the 104. Give me Trey. I got Dak for my 2021, 2022 first, 2023 first, Tannehill. Ooh, shit. You gave up a whole lot. Probably would have kept Tannehill, to be honest, Matt. Dynasty Superflex, what are you trying to get for Kamara? My league will likely overvalue him. They're a bit new to Dynasty, and name value is still high. Then I wouldn't go for Kamara. I would go for somebody in a similar tier rather than Kamara. Oh, she just resent the email with my name correct. Awesome. I wouldn't go for him if he's overvalued. Then I would go for somebody who's probably undervalued, maybe like a Dalvin Cook because he's been injured a lot, Derrick Henry because he's older, Saquon because he's injured. I would just opt to go somewhere else. You hire on James Robinson or Eckler in Dynasty? James Robinson for me. Fuck Eckler. How much higher does Lance's value jump if he's the Niners pick? Superflex. It depends where Justin Fields goes. If Justin Fields goes to like Washington, I would love him in Washington. Carolina looks like it's out of the question. Falcons, I would like him there. It depends about the draft capital landing spot of other people. So we'd have to wait till post-draft for me to give a solid and well-thought-out answer on that. But I will say on the 49ers, I would like that a lot. My comp for him was Colin Kaepernick, so we can maybe like get a little remarriage of that skill set to that team. I have an extremely deep roster loaded with good young players. I also have 101, 103, 106, 109, 112. What should I do? Dynasty. I would like to say thank you to whoever blessed you with that. If you have a super deep roster loaded with good young players and you have like 6 more rookie picks, I would say thank you. I'd also like maybe package 109 and 112 to move up to like 105 or something like that and just get all the good players. Who'd you take at 103 in rookie Superflex, assuming Lawrence and Fields have already been taken? Probably Najee Harris. I'd probably go Najee unless Zach Wilson. We know he's going to go like 102 to the Jets. Unless like Justin Fields goes to San Fran or something like that, it would probably be Najee most times for me. Oh, you said Fields is already gone. Yeah, probably Najee Harris. Can you give a brief breakdown on the Texans backfield? Yeah, for sure. So first up to lead the charge, we have David Johnson. We have a pass-catching back that no longer catches passes, so that's always great on a team that doesn't throw their running back, so that's what you want. We have a fat, unelusive running back by the name of Mark Ingram, well past his prime, so that's a good 1-2 punch. And then if you need a speedster who can't catch passes, that's undersized and always gets hurt, we got Phillip Lindsay. So it's really a great 3-headed monster they got back there. Really jealous of what they got going on. I know like Josh Kelly, Kalen Ballage, and Eckler last year is only what I could have imagined this backfield could have been. Should I trade Aaron Jones and 108 for Jonathan Taylor? I personally would not. No, I would keep Aaron Jones. I'm a big fan of Aaron Jones. Trying to move up from 109 to 106. 109, Kenyon Drake in 2022 third seems legit. If that's all it's going to take, yeah, go for it. Fuck Kenyon Drake. If Lancer Fields land in Atlanta and sit a year, where are you drafting them in rookie Superflex drafts? Still first-round picks. I think that they're different than Jordan Love and who was the other guy? Like Jacob Eason last year? I guess Jalen Hurts. But I think that they're different because you know that they're eventually going to be starters. I feel like Jordan Love, you didn't expect him to start within like the next 3-4 years. And Jalen Hurts, like nobody expected him to start, but then like Carson Wentz died. But we see now that like him now starting in his second year, you would have easily, hindsight is 2020, but you would have spent a first round pick on him. So I would still spend a mid to late first round pick on those guys. Do you hate Drake, the rapper? Any chance of wide receiver work because everyone except Waller is trash? No, I don't think so. I think that narrative's thrown around too much that, oh, this running back can play wide receiver, and it literally never happened. Like Tony Pollard was supposed to be a wide receiver this year, and that never happened. What are your thoughts on Cam Akers? Love him. I'm pretty sure you asked the same shit last week. Yeah, I love Cam Akers. He is a top 10 dynasty running back for me, and he'd probably be in that same conversation for redraft. Catches passes. He is much better than Darrell Henderson. He's going to be a workhorse on a team that has a better quarterback, and that's probably going to be contending this year. How would you rank Miles Sanders, Eckler, Mixon? Why don't you like Eckler and Mixon? I love Eckler. I just have to hedge my bets. I would rank them Sanders, then Eckler, then Mixon. And I don't like Mixon because Mixon hasn't been good in fantasy, realistically, in a long time. He hasn't returned value on his ADP since like 2018. You have 104, 105, 108. We get running back, only Aaron Jones and Kareem Hunt. Would it be too risky to trade away my Waller for an RB plus and wing it with Pitts as my only other tight end? Yes, but I feel like 104 and 105, you can probably get ETN and Pitts there, so you don't have to make that trade. What are you paying in picks for Sam Darnold and DJ Moore in Dynasty? Nothing for Sam Darnold, and DJ Moore I'd pay a mid-first for him. Josh, hello. How are you? How are you doing on this Wednesday afternoon? Or if you're West Coast, morning, I guess, because it's pre-noon. Needs our wide receiver and quarterback. Have 107, 203. My quarterbacks are Hill, Winston, Jimmy G. Cousins. Jesus Christ. Yeah. You stacked the New Orleans quarterbacks? It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't think you can get much help at 107 and 203. I'd probably package them to move into the top 4 and get yourself a quarterback, to be honest. I hope the Bengals sign Duke Johnson so I could stop here on his Mixon hype. Is Duke Johnson on the market? I hope he is. Not too shabby. Not digging the overcast. Oh, where are you at? Where's it overcast? I'm in Massachusetts, and it's very bright today, and I'm happy about it. What the fuck is the lady talking about? This lady's trying to help me after graduation. How do I tell her my plans after graduation are to use vulgar language on podcasts? Like, she can't help me with that. Do you think Elijah Moore and Michael Carter are good enough to be like Akers and Gibson? Or are they going to suck like Zach Moss? Oh, Elijah Mitchell, I assume. I don't think either of them profile to be Akers or Gibson based on their size. I mean, Mitchell is better size than Michael Carter, but I think his athletic testing does not match what he puts on display on film at all. And that can be completely subjective to me. But Akers and Gibson, I was huge fans of. I'm not saying I'm like the best talent evaluator in the world. I'm probably like 2 or 3. But I don't think that they will have the same type of upside as those guys now. And I don't think they're going to be Zach Moss because people believed in Zach Moss too. I feel like Carter and Elijah Mitchell are more so like sleepers. Yeah. In your casual leagues, you can probably get Elijah Moore in the 3rd round. What do you think about Falcons, Bengals, and Dolphins? I think Falcons might go offensive line. I feel like they should go quarterback, but they probably won't. I want to see Nick's reaction to that. Bengals, probably going to go offensive line. Might go receiver. And Dolphins, I think, are definitely going receiver. You're in Pennsylvania. I'm terrible at geography. Is that more north? Nah, it can't be. That can't be more north than Massachusetts. It's got to be like southwest of Massachusetts. Back to back, 109, 110, normal team makeup. What you doing? I'm answering your questions. What are you doing? I'd probably go Bateman. If Pitts is there, go Pitts, Jalen Waddle, Smith, something like that. When are you getting Minshew's haircut? The haircut, the hair is wild right now. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I cut the side short, and it looked like real whack for a little bit, but now it's like decent if I have a hat on, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this. My league's new to Dynasty. Rookie picks are being insanely overvalued. My friend wouldn't move 109 for CEH. Any tips? Yeah, if you have a rookie pick, sell it. And if you don't have a rookie pick, don't buy it. Just don't buy overpriced assets. You still on Damian Harris? Yeah, I am. The Patriots are a fucking shit show, but I still think if you can get him as like close to the wide receiver or the running back 30 off the board, I'd go for it. There's enough upside there. Is Tyrod a buy? Mark, is there a way for me to ban you really quickly? Like very quickly? No, we just traded Chase Edmonds, 201 Hooper, 20. Yeah, for Travis Kelce. Yeah, it's a beautiful trade. Chase Edmonds to me is what he'll always be, a backup running back. 201 is going to be a decent wide receiver, but then you traded a tight end who doesn't catch passes and a fake draft pick for the best tight end in the league and a shitty running back or whatever. What the fuck is up, Noah? How are you? Hello, Kyle Reed. What a warm welcome. What the fuck's up with you? Yes, Southwest. Awesome. My geography is on point. Josh, ask me another geography question. I'll try to get back to you and see if I'm sharp on that shit. I remember one year we had to name all 50 states, and I got like maybe 12 of them. Galladay and 304 for 109 Superflex. I'll probably take. That's very close. I feel like Galladay himself I would rank around the 109, and then 304 is like a cherry on top. But if I will say this, if you're contending, probably give me Galladay. If not, go for the pick. Who do you think can fall at running back, but profile to be a solid starter? No, nobody. I think this running back class fucking stinks. I just wrote a profile on Chris Evans, a guy to Michigan. If you get him in the 4th round, I'd go for it. I think he's kind of intriguing because he can catch passes and he has like a similar profile to Jerick McKinnon where he's just like super athletic. But then again, he's like not great. So damn, stupid work meetings have been keeping me distracted. That's what I'm saying. Like this is the actual work meetings you got to be in. You got to be like locked into this. What the fuck am I doing with Deshaun Watson? Man, I can't answer that. I don't want to like speak in any of this shit because I feel like if I say something one way, it's like people call me like sexist. Oh, you don't believe the girls. And if you say the other thing, then you're calling Deshaun Watson an asshole. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what's going on. There's like 22 people speaking out. I feel like it's a real rough spot for Deshaun Watson right now. I'll leave it at that. But then again, like there's videos of Kareem Hunt like kicking the shit out of a girl and he's in the league. I don't know. All I know it's a bad situation to be a Deshaun Watson owner in Dynasty leagues. And it's probably a worse situation to be Deshaun Watson in real life. I hope you find a way to ban me. Which states surround Arizona? Fuck. New Mexico, Nevada, California. I had to have gotten most of them. Utah. Let's go with that. Nevada, New Mexico, Utah, California. Dog. Hello. Am I crazy for wanting Saquon Barkley over CMC? A little bit, yeah. How many picks do you think it will take for all 5 quarterbacks to come off the board? What pick are the Patriots? Like 16? I think like 16. Pray for Watson's soul, LOL. The term sexual fantasy is being replaced with Deshaun Watson. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, whatever. In the 10-team league, are quarterbacks worth nearly as much? Debating going Najee at 102, also taking T-Law at 101. Superflex, they still have value, but there's less scarcity because each team can easily have 2, easily have 3. So it's not as valuable, but still 102, I'd probably take Justin Fields. Josh said one more. Nevada, California, Utah, New Mexico. Fuck. I'm going to be wrong. Colorado? Did I say Colorado? We'll go with Colorado. Mixon gave a girl CTE and he still got drafted round 2. Okay. I think I should stop like reading comments out loud, read them in my head first, and then like decide if I should say them out loud. I got it, Josh. I can't be stopped. Give me another one, dude. I'm fucking killing it. My brain's just working right now. My boss has been talking to me since you started this live. I've just been nodding at him and thinks I'm taking notes when I was assaulting you with questions. I'm such a fraud. Put me on the call. What's he talking to you about? It can't be as important as me reading questions about sexual assault. So should I drop Watson is what you're saying? Yeah, easily. I would cut him for sure. I would give up Fab to get rid of him. Okay, Zach, I don't know if you're being facetious or what. Pick one, AJ Green, Tim Patrick, Eric Pascal. Or not Eric Pascal, Zach Pascal. I don't know if you're serious or not. The fact that you started with AJ Green makes me think that you're kidding. I would probably go with Tim Patrick, though. Is his multimillionaire startup and the CEO were fucked worth it? Yeah, for sure. Totally worth it. I have Tua Sanders, JT Godwin, Calvin Ridley, Boyd, Hawk. One quarterback league, and I have the second pick on the draft. Who should I pick? You need a quarterback, but it's a one quarterback league. I would go Najee Harris. If he's not there, I would probably go Kyle Pitts. Favorite buy low receiver for a rebuilding team? I want to say Cortland Sutton, but I don't. I think Deebo Samuel's a decent value. People don't like him anymore. I think Cooper Kupp isn't a bad value where he's going. I think Jerry Jeudy is a really good value where he's going. Which states surround Wisconsin? That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good whatsoever. Wisconsin's up north. Probably both the Dakotas. Probably Michigan. Indiana. I'll go with those four to start. Without commenting on his actual situation, I think I could get Watson for 309 and 10. Yeah. If you can get Watson for 309, go for it. Yeah. I mean, the upside is that he's Deshaun Watson. The downside is he doesn't play again, but the 309 is going to be a garbage player. Would you rather own Kyler Hopkins or Allen Diggs? Allen Diggs. Give me Allen and Diggs. How do you value Chase, Smith, and Waddle? Is one of them going to the Lions? If one of them goes to the Lions, well, it depends which one goes to the Lions. I'd rank them Chase, Smith, and Waddle, but I wouldn't like many of them if they went to the Lions, if that makes sense. Like if they go to the Lions, it would probably change up. Like if Smith went to the Lions and Jalen Waddle went to a good landing spot, like maybe like the Dolphins or something, shit would change up. Earliest you would take ETN in a Superflex rookie draft after 4 quarterbacks, after Najee, after Pitts. So whatever that math ends up, 6. That's embarrassing, 7. How close is Hunter Long to Pat Freiermuth? Or do you like Brevin Jordan? I do not like Brevin Jordan at all. And to be honest, I don't know much about Hunter Long or Pat Freiermuth. So I do like Pat Freiermuth the most out of them because I've heard the most about him. I don't like Brevin Jordan at all because I don't want an undersized tight end that isn't athletic, that doesn't block. He's going to be like a worse Jonnu Smith. What do you think about Jamar Chase? I think he plays football, and I think he's good at it. Thoughts on tight end of Washington? Who that, like the Spanish dude or the, what was he, Chilean guy? I think that he's the next Cahill Waring, where everybody's going to talk about how athletic he is, but he can't catch, so it doesn't matter. You got Michigan, 1 out of 4. All right, so I know where Michigan is. Michigan, Ohio. I don't know if I said let's go Idaho and Iowa. Iowa, Michigan, Ohio. I said one other one. Should we be out on Paris Campbell? No, I actually like Paris Campbell a lot. I feel like a lot of people forgot about how good he was to start the year, and now he has like a quarterback that doesn't – he has a broken arm, but like not a terribly broken arm. You know what I mean? It's not like Phil Rivers' broken arm. What's the worst landing spot for wide receiver? Eagles or Lions? I say the Lions because Jared Goff has small hands. Tyreek for T. Higgins plus 106. Give me Tyreek there. If you were driving at the speed of light and then turned your lights on, would they do anything? Man, I drive a 2002 Chevy Trailblazer, so that's out of the question. Superflex Dynasty startup have 103, 108. Gave 4th and 7th and 2023 first. Any suggestions for draft like quarterback in the first round or running back quarterback? I have no suggestions. I feel like most drafts nowadays just go all quarterbacks first round, so just play off of that and don't draft a quarterback if it's going heavy. But at 103, if Barkley is there, if CMC is there, I'd go for it. 108. If Barkley's there, I'd go for it. If Dalvin Cook is there, I'd go for it. If not, I'd look for like a Josh Allen type. Would you rather leave rookie draft with T-Law, Pitts, or Najee and Fields? Najee and Fields for me. Jamar Chase or Jerry Jeudy? Jamar Chase heavy. 102 Darnold and Jacobs for Josh Allen. Jalen Guyton. Why would you want Jalen Guyton? But yeah, give me Josh Allen easily. Nice hat. Thank you, Nick. Is this the best fantasy roster of all time? In a league, I have Cook, CMC, Akers, Dobbins, Swift, Gibson, DK, AJ Brown, Jefferson, Judy. No, it's probably one of the worst I've ever seen. Iowa and Michigan. Ugh. Josh, you're going to have to tell me the other two. I feel like Ohio's got to be there. Superflex rebuilding. If you have Watson and lacking depth at quarterback, would you trade all that for Hurts? Yes, I would. 100%. I think Hurts is worth a mid-first round pick and I would take a mid-first round pick over those 3 picks. Logan, you playing in a fantasy league by yourself? Now, some people just like rebuild. They sell everything for picks and they fucking go crazy. Oh, it's 53 degrees outside. That's beautiful. What's your strategy for the first 2 picks in Superflex draft? I don't really go into it with like a set strategy. I feel like that's how you find yourself getting fucked over. If you just like decide to go quarterback, then you miss out on value at running back if like Saquon Barkley falls. Yeah, Koenig. I have Bateman as my wide receiver 1A and Chase as my wide receiver 1B for whatever that's worth. So I'd go him over Javonte and Devonta Smith any day of the week. Minnesota and Illinois. Whatever. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that heresy. I need a position for my team. I have the 104. Should I just trade for 2022 assets? I literally have 5. No, I wouldn't. I think this class is better than 2022. So I would draft a quarterback at 104. How are you ranking Pitts rookie draft? 1 quarterback, I take him 2nd overall. In a Superflex, I'm only taking quarterbacks and Najee over him. It's got to be Minnesota and Illinois. No, it was. Josh, don't show me up. You're from fucking Ohio. You should know about shit over there. Do you think Herbert has a chance to be number 2 quarterback in Dynasty? No, I think he's locked in as the number 1 in Dynasty. But in all honesty, I do think that he has easy top 2 or 3 potential. He's much better than what Josh Allen was as a rookie, and I don't see any reason why he wouldn't improve from last year. Who do you think has more raw, God-given ability, Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen? Patrick Mahomes. I had 8 first in 2020. Okay. Would you do the 108, 208 for Aaron Jones? Yes, I would, Matt. Do you think T-Law will be a top 10 quarterback year 1? Yes. 101 in a Superflex startup, Mahomes or trade back for a haul? Depends the haul that you can get. I mean, people always like to trade out of the 101, but I feel like a lot of the time they don't get the value that they should be getting for the 101. If you can get like a late first, a second, and like a 4th, I would do it. A 1, 2, 3, a 2, 3, 4, 5, some shit like that, then yeah, I'd go for it. Smith or Waddle at 111. Give me Devonta Smith. Name the 5 Great Lakes. Erie, Michigan, Ontario, Monadnock. I don't know if that's probably a mountain. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I'm from Pennsylvania, not Ohio. What is this slander? No, the other Josh. The other Josh A actually is from Ohio, I believe. Do you think it's possible to Pitts play? No, I don't think Pitts is going to play wide receiver Superior and Huron. Shut the fuck up, Josh. I don't care that you know about lakes. I actually like these geography questions, though. Do I think Pitts will play wide receiver in the NFL? No, I do not. I think like everybody that's ever said that a tight end will play wide receiver in the NFL, it never happens. 10 team. What's the ceiling for Cam Akers? Top 5 running back. Top 10 team Superflex. I have Dak, Lamar, Dalton, Fitzpatrick, Heineke. Traded Stafford and Devin Singletary for 108 and 308 to free up roster space. I like that. I like the picks. Seth Williams or Diami Brown? Seth Williams. Who has the better fantasy career? T-Law with the Jags or Fields with San Fran? T-Law with the Jags. Can you name 3 Canadian provinces? Ottawa, Saskatchewan, the other one, Ontario. Is that the capital? Fuck. See, this is the American public schooling system. We got Vancouver, we got Ontario, and we got Nova Scotia. AJ Hawk and me from Ohio were absolute units. Finally, someone who else is the name highlighted when someone mentions Josh Allen. How do you rank second-year running backs behind Jonathan Taylor? I would say, I think I answered this last week, and I'm probably going to do it differently. Gibson, Dobbins, Akers, Swift, Robinson. No, not Ottawa. What's on your chin? Cody, don't worry about it. Vancouver's a city where I was born in. The province is British Columbia. Ask me some American geography. I don't really know too much or anything else. When will Love be the man in Green Bay? When he gets traded out of Green Bay. Oh, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I forgot about him. Yeah, he'd be between – actually probably be after James Robinson or between James Robinson and the guy I said before that. 2022 first and second for Jerry Jeudy. No, I would not do that. I would watch an entire episode dedicated to geography. Josh, keep asking me questions. Those are like the only questions, not to sound rude, but like those are the ones I have fun with because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. To be fair, I don't know anything about fantasy football either. What's your favorite sleepers this season? Laviska Shenault, I like him. It really depends. Like, we don't know the ADP for redraft yet. Logan or something else. It would depend on where the ADP ends up landing. I mean, you don't know sleepers until you know where people are being drafted. I feel like Deebo Samuel would be undervalued. I feel like for whatever reason, like Chase Claypool would be undervalued. I feel like Mark Andrews would be undervalued. Who knows? Thoughts on Denzel Mims' outlook? I think that the Jets are a shithole, and my thoughts about him have changed because they signed a guy who kind of profiles as a similar player. Is my wife safe around you? I don't know, Logan. I guess we can find out. What's the octopus in the back? I don't know. I can't answer you. What's your favorite drinks? I have some water. Good for the heart, you know. What would you do in Dynasty if you have Michael Thomas and Kamara? Compete. 2023 first and second for Laviska. Give me Laviska. Those picks are too far away. 32-team league. What are you doing? Not joining one. Capital of Nevada. I feel like it's a trick question. Is it Carson City? Is that it? I'm going to look this up because I feel that's easy. Capital. Carson City. Let's fucking go. Okay. I'm back. I'm hot right now. If you need a good lawyer to sue Brett, I will hook you up with one I used against my ex-wife. You needed a lawyer for your ex-wife? You don't even have any assets to split. Could ask the capital of Djibouti? Don't know. Watson in 301. Watson at the 301. Same league. I'll take Mahomes 1. No, I would pass on him there. Miles Sanders and Chris Godwin. Expectations. I'm not a huge fan of Miles Sanders. I'm a big fan of Chris Godwin. I feel like Miles Sanders, they just brought back Jordan Howard. I won't be surprised if they draft another running back just for whatever reason. Plus, I feel like Jordan Howard there's going to hurt his rushing upside on the goal line. Same with Jalen Hurts. There's a lot up in the air. Plus, he didn't look good catching passes last year. Chris Godwin, I like him. I think last year was hindered a lot by his hamstring and a broken finger, but Tom Brady's still there. I think he's going to have a great year. I'm not good at geography, he says. Keep them coming, Josh. I feel like these are just like, you're kind of hyping me up by giving me easy ones. Loaded team, 32-team league, and I'm going for it this year. I have D-Mont at running back. Do you expect similar production as last year? Should I overpay for another running back? I don't think you should overpay for any running back, but if you can trade David Montgomery for a guy who's better than him or safer than him, like a Cam Akers, like a J.K. Dobbins, like maybe even like a Clyde Edwards-Helaire, yeah, I'd go for it. Does Fields take a hit if he lands in New York? No, I don't think so at all. What's up? Nave the human. Hello. Hi, Noah. Do you think signing of Sam? No, I don't. Ian, to be honest, I'm interested in tight ends that have like actually played football. Not to like sound like an asshole, but I don't want to buy into somebody who hasn't played football before just because they're athletic. Sell Carson for a second this year, load at running back, but need a receiver. No, I wouldn't do that. Value of Michael Gallup in Dynasty, not much at all. Unless he gets traded, which has potential, or his contract runs out. I like him as a talent, but I don't like him in his current situation. He's kind of being squeezed out for targets. Will Nico Collins be better at the NFL getting away from horrible quarterbacks at Michigan? I feel like everybody at Michigan sucks. We saw Donovan Peoples-Jones last year having a little bit of shine when he was given opportunities. I actually have to write Nico Collins up for the draft guide, and I haven't looked too in-depth on him, but I know that he was hindered by that coaching staff and that quarterback play. So we'll see. I'll have a better idea about it later. Djibouti's the capital of Djibouti. Incredible. Had an offer. Ayuk, Hawkinson for 108, 109, 205. Tyler Johnson, given Ayuk side. I'd probably keep Ayuk and Hawkinson there. Tennessee, surrounding states. Nah, I can't do that. Tennessee has too many. Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Kentucky. I'm going to go with those for now. There's probably more in the East. Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, or Mac Jones, Dynasty. I'd rank them Lance, Wilson, Mac. Also have Andrews at tight end for Patrick. Yeah, I would still keep Ayuk side. Have you seen any film on Austin Watkins, Sammy Watkins' cousin out of UAB? No, I have not. Gallup, last year of contract. Then, yeah, that'll be interesting. I know Amari Cooper has an out on his contract very soon. I think it's after this year. So we'll see what ends up happening. If you want to buy low for like a third-round pick, I would do it just for the upside there. But Yeah, in Dallas, I don't see too much upside. Moss and Cincy mean anything? What? Thaddeus Moss? I don't know. Probably not. What do you think of Darden and Eskridge? What rounds? Yeah, I have to write up Dwayne Eskridge very soon. Haven't looked into him too much. I would rather have Eskridge than Gallup. Not Gallup, Eskridge than Darden, because Darden is not athletic and he's super undersized. Try to name top 7 states in terms of population. California, New York, Florida, Texas, Illinois. I think that's 4, I said. Michigan. I'll go with those 5. You can let me know. Something in my fucking nose. What about DJ Moore after Sam Darnold signing? I think he's going to be very similar to last year. I don't think the quarterback is an upgrade or a downgrade. What would you need to move down from 103 to 107? Probably another like top 5 rookie pick, to be honest. I think there's a big tier drop. Ayuk in 2022 third, or Mike Davis, Hollywood in second. Give me Ayuk there. Simi Fehoko out of Stanford. I actually saw him like play basketball on like a Jordan Lawley video. But no, I haven't watched him play football. Gallup is talented to outproduce Coop. I'd buy low. I don't think that's true, Benny, to be honest. I'm a rebuild team. Should I seek Mike Davis for... Yeah, if you can get a second for 2022 for Mike Davis, I would do it. Thaddeus back with Burrow. Burrow might not be back. Do you think the Falcons actually pass on quarterback? I hope so, for the sake of watching Nick fold up. But I don't know. I feel like they need help on their offensive line. They need help defensively, too. Could you rank Claypool, Ayuk, Sutton, and Juju? Yes, I can. Thank you for asking nicely. I would rank them Ayuk, Claypool, Sutton, Juju. Cali, Texas, Florida, New York, and Illinois, right? Still need 2 more, and Michigan is not 1. It's got to be Northeast. Northeast is heavily populated. Massachusetts, it's not big enough. Pennsylvania. I'll go Pennsylvania, Massachusetts. Best outcome for Pitts, top 10 pick. I would like him team-wise. I would like him on the Cardinals, but they're not a top 10 pick. Lamb or Jamar Chase? Give me CeeDee Lamb. Per game, Gallup outscored Coop in 2019. That's 2 years ago. How much would you pay for a cuff, specifically Jamal Williams for Swift? A 3rd or a 4th? I don't think that being in Detroit is any value at all. I'm missing number 7. I don't want to say Nevada. Fuck. There's nothing else really Northeast. Let's go Virginia. Would you do Galladay for Juju straight up? No. I would keep Galladay. Who's your 102 in rookie, non-super flex? Kyle Pitts. How promising the other tight end prospects in this upcoming rookie draft? Not very promising, to be quite honest with you. I don't like Brevin Jordan at all. He's the only one I've ever looked into in depth. Pat Fryermuth, whatever his name is, not too big of a fan of. I haven't looked too much into him, but point is, talent is there, and your boy says talent trump opportunity. No, I do like Michael Gallup. I just don't think he's going to outproduce Amari Cooper this year. It's in the Northeast. Can't be Connecticut. Connecticut's like $3 million. My last guess is North Carolina. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong and which one I missed. Favorite basketball player? Okay. Jaylen Brown. Love Jaylen Brown. Love Terry Rozier. That's current. I used to love Tayshaun Prince for whatever reason. Who else do I like? I like McCall Bridges. There's probably a few others. Ohio. That's why you stopped at 7. Ohio's not even New England. Oh, you meant Northeast. Okay. 1 quarterback, 10 team. What should I try to get out of Julio? A lot of offers at 2 seconds. Late first. First celebrity crush? I don't know. Probably like fucking iCarly when I was like 8 years old. MT Slander's gone out of control after the season. You see him as a top 5 wide receiver for him? Yes, I do. Would you give up Burrow and Higgins for Lamar in the 201? Yes, I would. Bring back the man bun. I can put it. Do I have a thing? I don't have a hair tie on me. I don't think I have one over here either. Not gonna happen. Not happening right now. Don't think MG outproduced Coop this season either. Just said buy low this season. Yeah, I agree. I thought you had said that he was going to. Tayshaun Prince was always underrated in Detroit. I don't know. He was just like, he was a very strange man. He was like 6'7", a buck 40. But he could hit a 3. Zendaya or Margot Robbie? I'll go with the latter. I don't want to make Nick mad. Favorite Pokemon? I don't really remember too many of them. I feel like when I was in like first grade, I remember there was a kid in like 5th grade who was like some Pokemon master, and I like went in the back of the bus and I hustled his ass and I took his cards. I only remember like Charizard and those guys. I would say Charmander, the first one. Vanessa Hutchins, if you know, you know. Yeah, Journey to the Center of the Earth. I was bricked up. All right, Leandro Benet against Maldonado. 10 team. Got Watson, Tua, Hill, Taylor. Oh, Taylor Gibson. I thought you were Taylor Gabriel. Ronald Jones. I got the 103. Should I target Najee or Etienne or quarterback like Fields? Yeah, I go Fields if you fell, for sure. 2022 running backs. I don't really know how they're looking next year. I know that there's good quarterbacks and like Sam Howell and shit like that. Smith, that one really hurt you, right? Who are you liking, Zendaya or Robbie, whatever? What we eating on draft night? Wingstop for me. I think I'll be in New York with Nick and them. So whatever they order. My pockets aren't anything crazy, so it'll depend there. How good is Ryan Tannehill in your opinion? He's elite. He went from wide receiver to quarterback, and he's very good at it. Are we lower on Bateman after he got measurables? No, because my opinion and his opinion is if he was 6'1" when he got measured, he's never been 6'2" in his life. So it's not like it. The only misstep was our evaluation of how tall he was. The analytics community would hate Tayshaun Prince. Yeah, that BMI is crazy. Margot doesn't play cornerback. She can cover me, though. In terms of pick value, what is JT worth? Firsts? Like 2 firsts, 3 firsts? I have Hurts and Darnold on a 10-team Superflex. How bad is my quarterback situation? Is hurting real bad. I would definitely look for one because I don't trust Sam Darnold with anything in my life. Live streaming draft. I think Nick talked about it in the Why You Yellin'. I don't want to speak out of turn. I'll say what he said on there. I think that it is going to be a spot. I don't know. It's me an event that we cover in person, I guess. I'll leave it at that because I don't know what I can say and what I can't say. Zendaya is perfect. Zendaya, whatever. I mean, if she's your type, go for it. Laura Harrier, Zendaya. Don't know who she is. Jessica Alba, my first crush. Oh, I got it now. Megan Fox. Transformers, 100%. 100%. CMC, Gibson, Mike Davis, or D-Hop and Barkley. Ooh, that's very close. I'll take CMC side, though. Cameron Diaz is my first crush. Benny, how old are you? I feel like Cameron Diaz was like a little bit or a little bit older than what I would have had to be for her to be my first crush. Favorite random hobby? I don't know. I don't know what you consider a random hobby. I'm going to go play volleyball later today, if that's like a random hobby. Bateman or Ayuk? Give me Bateman. Business formal attire for my rookie draft this summer? No. Business casual. But you have to wear a black suit and tie. You're 28, yeah. So I'm a little bit younger than you. So yeah, she was a little bit out of my age range. Dude in the Mask. Isn't that Johnny Depp? No. Jim Carrey? I was struggling watching that as a youngster. Yeah. Pick 2 in a startup. Chubb, Jones, Gibson. Jones and I probably have Chubb ranked higher than Gibson, but just for like the youth and upside, I'd go for Jones and Gibson. You won volleyball state title in high school in 2017. Josh, for some reason, I don't believe you. Favorite team in the NBA? Benny, I'm not reading that. Favorite team in the NBA? Celtics. In the NFL, the Chargers, but I also hate them. Diaz in the Mask. Okay. Take Mixon. No, sir. Highest, you take Pitts and tight end premium. 101. But it depends how premium your tight end premium is or if it's super flex. Rank Swift, Akers, CEH, Gibson, J-Rob. Okay, you're going to call me a fraud. I already did it, and I'm definitely going to mess this up on how I just ranked them. I would probably go Gibson, Akers, Swift, CEH, J-Rob. Do you watch other Dynasty channel? Which is your favorite? Loved Ray GQ. I'm going to be honest, no. I don't watch, I don't listen to or watch any other fantasy content. I'm not like a fan, really. But I do mess with Ray G on Twitter and stuff like that. I just don't really enjoy listening or spending my free time watching Dynasty stuff. Do you watch hockey? No, I do not. Ertz or 22 seconds. Give me the second. Hey, fuck you, Brighton. Okay. Love the Gibson decision at 1. For sure. Got to. He's my boy. He's the first video on this channel that blew up because we compared him to David Johnson. People said that we're frauds, and then 2 months later they came back and started kissing our toes. Favorite movie? Well, if you've seen my interactions on Twitter, you'll know that I've seen 3 in my life. I do like Good Will Hunting, though. I like Good Will Hunting. I like Borat for whatever that movie is. I don't know. Some movies like that, I guess. Landry Worth, a mid-second. I'd probably take the mid-second. Favorite author? I can't read. How you like these apples? How you like them apples? The Town, never seen it. Favorite author? Let's say, I was about to say Atticus Finch. That's the only book I read was To Kill a Mockingbird. Whoever wrote that shit. Wasn't it Scout? He named his daughter Scout. Her daughter Scout, whoever wrote it. 3 Dynasty player must-haves. Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, Patrick Mahomes. Easy. In terms of value, though, I think 3 good values would be Jerry Jeudy, Deebo Samuel, Cooper Kupp, a wide receiver. Only thing I've seen from you on Twitter is pumping Devine Ozigbo. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's my pinned tweet. I definitely helped that guy out this season. Tell him to pick up Ozigbo over James Robinson. The Town is a 1 watcher. Does that mean it's bad? What are you doing? I got my dog just laying down over here. She's under my chair. She's such a goon. I can put it on the screen if you guys would like to see her. She your first crush too? Who, Judge Judy? Yeah, for sure. Is Raquel Armstead still up? I don't want to joke about that because I don't know if he's still alive, to be honest. Judy or CeeDee Lamb? CeeDee Lamb. Where does Pickens value against Chase this year? I'm torn on Chase versus Pitts. What? Where does Pickens value against Chase this year? George Pickens? I don't know what you're talking about. I would take Pitts, though, over Jamar Chase. Judy less than Ayuk? I agree. Dog, what are you doing? She's just chilling under my chair. You want to say hello to the people? I'll show you a real big dog. I think he meant Pitts. Yeah, I would take Pitts over Chase. Pitts over Chase, unless you did mean George Pickens, and I don't know too much about him. What range of picks is Robbie Anderson worth? Mid-seconds. Gibson or Dobbins? Gibson. Rank the FTP guys' favorite teams for upcoming year. Broncos, Falcons, Giants. Giants. Broncos and Falcons both suck. Probably say Giants, Broncos, Falcons. Yes on dog. Okay, if she's kind of stuck right now. And add Chargers in there. Chargers, I'd probably, realistically, I'd put them second, to be honest. If you fucking draft Pickens over Jamar Chase. Thoughts on Tyler Johnson for the Bucs? Dude has some impressive catches down stretch last year. Yeah, I think he's very good. I liked him coming out of college. He didn't get the draft capital. But if they don't have, do they have AB already? They already have Gronk back. There's too many mouths to feed for him to do anything. Traded Clyde, the 109 and 2/4 for JJF 209. Yeah, I like that side. I like the Justin Jefferson side. Who'd you bet money on to win the NFC in the AFC North? The Ravens. Down for Dago Cam. Come here. Come here. Come here. She's not messing with me. Come on. Come here. Come here. What's up, crazy? You want to meet? Oh, shit. You trying to fuck up everything. All right, this is going to be real tough. I can't read. I'm too far away. She doesn't like this. Give me 1 second. Let me put her down. All right, she almost just ruined this microphone, so that's going to be tough to do in the future. Hollywood in 2023 first or A.J. Dillon and Edmonds? Give me the first in Hollywood. AB hasn't signed yet. Good. One quarterback, CEH and Lamb for Judy Watson 1-4. Give me the Watson side. I think AB is out of Tampa. He was pissed at their original offer, obviously. I don't think there's anything he's not going to be pissed at. Dog check, yes, sir. I thought Browns winning that division. Probably not. Superflex League, would you trade 102-212 Lazard for Chubb? Yes, I would take Chubb. Ravens over Browns. Yes, sir. They got the best roster. That's fine. Elijah Moore, Terrace Marshall. Yeah, I like Elijah Moore more. Ravens wide receivers suck. That's factual. Great dog. Thanks. No problem, Joe. Ravens over Browns for sure, even with Clowney with the clowns. That's not mad. That's not nice. Shit. Thanks, buddy. You the man. No problem, Andrew. Thank you for hopping on the stream. I appreciate you. It looks like she was trying to read the chat. She could probably read better than I can, to be honest, to be quite honest. Not it matters. That's fine then. If you think they're one, they're one. I don't have any stock in the AFC North, so I have nothing invested in me telling you that I think the Ravens are going to win division. Goddard and Chark for Andrews in 206. Give me the Goddard side. I think it's fair though. Actually, honestly, like I wouldn't mind the Andrews side either. So I think it's a very fair deal. Best 2 to 3 round rookie running back. None of them. I honestly think I wouldn't spend a second round pick on any rookie running back in this year's draft other than Kenny Gainwell. Will Bill Belichick draft a D3 player this year? Yeah, of course. Probably his son. What production metrics do you look for in evaluating running backs? If they were good in college, if they can catch passes, and if they have good burst and agility and size-adjusted speed, which is like a lot of things, but I think most importantly, like if they actually produced in college is important, and then their athleticism. Mixon worth a trade at only 24 years old. What do you think he is worth? I have him around my running back 20. I would give up like a late first for him. Damn, looks like Aaron Donald in some heat now. I don't want to hear that. How do you like to go about a productive struggle? I don't. I've never tried one. Actually, I'm in one right now, but it's because I took over an orphan and I just like stacked all rookie picks for the future. I probably have like 5 firsts next year because everybody devalues them until the year comes up. So I would just try to trade 2 years out. Trade away A.J. Brown in 102 for CMC. I'd probably keep A.J. Brown. Yeah, my dog definitely knows all the Great Lakes. For sure. She's like afraid of the water. I try to walk her on the beach and she's like not messing with moving objects. I feel like Bill going to trade up for Mac Jones. Probably. No Michael Carter? Good. No, I don't like Michael Carter at all. Too small. Too small, not athletic enough for me. Donald punched a guy's face off of his face. That's fine. That's just like how things go nowadays. Favorite landing spot for Gainwell? Somewhere where he wouldn't be the one, but has the potential to be a 1A. I'm terrible when people ask me this type of shit. I think Miami wouldn't be bad, though. I think it'd be like a better Myles Gaskin. Top 5 rookie cornerback going to the Pats. It's like outlook on each one. I don't like the Pats' weapons, but I think Mac Jones would be all right if he went there, if he's the last one there. Can you say Kyle Pitts at 102? No, that's overpaying, but if he falls to 103, I'm all for that. What would you move James Conner for? A second or even like a late second? I don't think he has much time left in this league. Julio, MT, Swift, 2022 second, 2021 fourth, or OBJ, Eckler, Ridley? Give me the Swift side. How much weight would you put on Tony's draft capital given this late? Dude, I like Tony. Late first to third projection. I like Kadarius Toney. He's well within my top 10. People hate on him because he didn't produce early, but he was hurt and he like came into college as a quarterback and then played like receiver and then played running back, then played receiver. I really like his game. He's super athletic. I feel like people that are shitting on him just because of analytics don't. I mean, that's fine because he would be an outlier, but I feel like they don't take into consideration what's actually going on there. Any sleeper quarterbacks you have your eye on in the draft after the top 5? No, not at all. Not even Kyle Trask. The guy's terrible. What's your thoughts on going 2 quarterback superflex this year in the first? I like it. Who's giving up a second for Connor? Nobody on earth? You'd be surprised. Ideal landing spots for Najee Harris and Travis Etienne. Etienne, 49ers, Najee Harris, literally anywhere. I'd be fine with him. Tylan Wallace, he's like my wide receiver 6, so early second round. Who's your top 3 rookie receivers? I have not Pitts, but yeah, if he was a receiver, I'd go Pitts, but Chase, Bateman, and Devonta Smith. Who's your 101? Trevor Lawrence. Haven't paid attention to college players until this year. I don't know much about Tony's past, but when dude has the ball, he looks absolutely electric. Yeah, he said he models his game after Alvin Kamara, which is pretty cool because he's a fucking wide receiver. Sleeping on Kelly Mond. Don't care. Top 3 quarterbacks rookie. Fields, Lawrence, and Trey Lance. All right, I got 5 minutes left on this. Just a heads up. Appreciate the 21 thumbs up, too. Appreciate you guys. Second quarterback, you taking T-Law 101? No, I'm taking Najee Harris. 14-team Superflex PPR. Traded Henry for the 1-4. I like the 1-4 on that side of the deal. Kelly Mond reminds you of Kaepernick. I honestly haven't watched too much of him, so I can't speak on him. Lance or Harris? Give me Harris. He too robotic. Kelly Mond. Did he play for A&M? Weren't they garbage this year? I don't know shit about fucking shit. Shout out Ruth. Don't think mine will break out, but he has a high ceiling if he does. Thanks for the answers, bro. I was trying to post one where you chose the opposite side. I did. Good shit. No problem, Josh. Always here. Always here to help. Or try to help and not actually help. No, you done to do another Zoom vid after the drive to help me my team? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with those, to be honest. They were fun, but like I'm pretty busy right now, so I don't know if I'll be able to do those. They're hard to schedule too, but maybe in the off season. Thank you, Justin. What do you think Austin Eckler's worth in terms of rookie picks? Mid to late first. Thoughts on Chase after Connor signing? I have 2 shares. Chase Edmonds? I never really liked him. I would sell him for a second. Jones over Fields. If Jones goes to the 49ers, no. For fantasy, no. In real life, he could probably be a better quarterback, but no. Pretty sure A&M was 5th in the nation. Okay, so I'm speaking out of my ass. Okay, then you said for quarterback, I offer you Watson. What is fair rookie draft pick compensation? I honestly don't know. It really depends. Like, I bet you like 95% of people don't want to trade for Deshaun Watson right now. What do you value Sutton versus Ayuk? And would you take Kirk or 301? I would take Kirk, and Sutton versus Ayuk are very close. I would slightly rather have Brandon Ayuk. Waddle reminds you of Steve Smith more than Tyreek. Is he really that fast? Waddle? Yeah, I think he's a 4.3 type of guy. Besides weight, why do you think Chase is better than Smith? I don't think he's like insanely better. I do like Devonta Smith a lot. I think that his game it plays more into what the NFL is moving towards. Guys like A.J. Brown, Justin Jefferson, those types who can like take a hit and then break through it and keep going. But I do think Devonta Smith is like better at tracking the deep ball, high pointing passes as well. It's really splitting hairs. It's like who you prefer. And I guess like the whole age factor as well. If you want to be a little bit younger, you can go with Jamar Chase. Thank you, Kyle. You have a great night too. Thoughts on Chuba Hubbard? No, sucks. That's what I think. Watson, too hot of a potato. I like how you worded that. Thanks, man. Love these streams. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, Patrick. Donaghy, I think. Always appreciate time and info. Thanks. ESPN got to replace Mel Kiper with you or Mike. That guy's mock drafts are brutal. Mine wouldn't be much better. All right, I got 1 minute. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Thumbs down if you didn't. Let me know why. Thoughts on Trey Sermon? Sucks. Thank you, Noah. This is awesome. No problem. Mel Funny. He got Bateman going to the Packers. Love that. Love that too. All right, I'm going to head out. We got another hype video dropping tomorrow, and then I'll try to stream again next week, but probably Friday instead of Wednesday around the same time. But appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you for all the questions. Thank you for all the geography questions, and we'll catch you guys sometime soon. Peace.